What a game for the Bears and the Dolphins at Soldier Field on Sunday, but the Bears fall short 35-32. This was the coming out party for my man Justin Fields. The offense looked really, really good offensively. He came to play. Not only was he able to run the football himself, but also get others involved. 178 yards on the ground. He broke an NFL record for running the football, 178 yards, because he saw the running lanes while he was playing the quarterback position. He said, you know what? I'm going to run left. I'm going to go around to the back. I'm going to go up the middle. He did all he could to be able to help this Bears offense with his legs, but also involved the tight end, Cole Kmet. We saw a package of Cole Kmet plays. He also had a touchdown in the game. We also saw Claypool, the newest wide receiver, get into the mix as well, Darnell Mooney and others. So I was very happy to see that. Something that is really a problem, and it's going to be a problem for the rest of the season, is this defense. I mentioned to David Kaplan, my radio partner, I said, we're going to get to a point here where the offense starts clicking and the defense will be behind. The defense, because of the missing parts, because they've been traded away, this will be a problem all season. This is the third game in a row in which the Bears have surrendered 4 more touchdowns defensively. Yeah, it's just not very good. It's a young secondary. You can't get much of a pass rush because you don't have a lot of pass rushers there. So it's going to be a problem, I think, all season long. But one of the rare times that we're going to actually see the offense more than likely put up a lot more production than the defense, just based on personnel. But Justin Fields and the offense are starting to click. I'm glad Claypool's here because Claypool draws a double team. So much so that he can draw a double team and not get a call. You see that in the fourth quarter? Game on the line. Claypool goes up to try to make a catch. He's double teamed, and there's no pass interference call. Eddie Jackson does the same thing against Waddle, I believe, for the Miami Dolphins, and he gets called for a pass interference. This is maddening to me. If you're going to spend time watching the National Football League, no matter what game you're watching, and you start to see the officials call everything, then that's the NFL. Fine. If every call is a ticky-tack call, fine. But when it comes to pass interference, it doesn't matter against what player or which team, you have got to be able to make that call. And Claypool clearly was interfered with, and there was no call. But Eddie Jackson got a call. There's something wrong with this league when it comes to officiating. It is way too inconsistent. Now, this game here, for some, it's not necessarily about wins and losses. It's about the development of Justin Fields. The offense looked really, really good. But the game on the line, that call cost the Bears. Not only that, 4th down situation, Fields throws to St. Brown, and it goes right through his hands. Could not make the play on 4th down. It's time to start cutting some of the issues on this football team. Yeah, I mean, St. Brown couldn't play for me tomorrow. He'd be cut because there was an opportunity to extend that game, and it went right through his hands. I mean, I don't care if he had 1 or 2 targets in the game. Game's on the line. You're a receiver, and you got to be able to catch that football, and he did not do so. So my overall thoughts about the game is that, hey, the Bears offense looks really good, and it looks confident. It looks competent, and it also looks productive from Justin Fields' standpoint. You can see the swagger from this Bears offense. They're starting to click a little bit. Now with Claypool in the mix, I'm not saying that he's a number 1, but he's just something new, someone that's more sure-handed, and so I like seeing that. Defensively, though, there's going to be some problems. Watch that secondary very closely with Gordon Brisker, Eddie Jackson. Just watch this core try to develop in the secondary, but the defensive line really couldn't get to the quarterback a lot. They didn't really disrupt Tua enough. But I'm looking forward to seeing the next game because, yeah, the Bears lost the game, but it's really about the development of Justin Fields, and hopefully he stays healthy. They were so close to winning, but I think that what you saw, especially in the fourth quarter, illustrates a couple of things. That the Bears don't have a Waddle, they don't have a Tyreek Hill, but that's something that's needed in the offseason. Pass rushers, difference makers offensively, changing up the offensive line. There's some things that need to be done. This is why Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus in this group are trying to find a way next offseason to be able to plug some of these holes, gaping holes on this Bears team. I want to get your thoughts about the Bears and their loss against the Dolphins. Comment below. But, yeah, that was very entertaining. A lot of points scored. but another L for the Bears.